got action. $34? $35?
4.
Yeah.
I already got. Y'all have to bow with me. I got somebody in mind over 34. Oh, you got in mind?
LA Shaq.
LA Shaq. I was thinking about. I was thinking about Walter Payton.
Thurman Thomas.
Hey, you Jews.
Boy, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for your boy.
Got one more.
I'm gonna say LA Shaq. We're gonna say LA Shaq, Walter Payton, Thurman Thomas, Ray Allen in Milwaukee with a 34. I think he had 34 at UConn too.
Was it LA Shaq? Walter Payton.
It's a bunch of good 34s.
You know what? I was Walter Payton at Lake Loudons. We're gonna go with Walter Payton.
Same year I did that killed.
Goddamn lie. You goddamn lie, boy.
It's gonna be rough.
We can get to it.
There we go, man. Welcome y'all back to another episode. Episode 34. You see, we had an argument before already about who was the best 34. But I'm gonna say LA Shaq, because Shaq was just the most dominant of his time. Walter Payton was dominant of his time too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Ray Allen around there, he got game era, so he was dominant too. I'm gonna say LA Shaq. He say Walter Payton. So episode 34, here we go. Get her done. All right, so we'll start it off with some troubling news that I heard. You know what I mean about my guy Jay-Z. You know what I mean? I'm hoping stuff ain't true, but the way stuff going, man, They making it look like every celebrity got a bunch of skeletons in their closet.
Yeah, it ain't looking good, though.
It ain't looking good.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think, man, and it just could be me. I just think that every black mogul that we have is almost like they making it seem like they had to do something to become what they was, other than the gifts and the talent that they had.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's almost like you just want to tear them down at this point. Now, if Diddy did what he did, Diddy did it. You know what I mean? And if Jay-Z did what he did, I'm just saying from the way it looks.
Mm-hmm.
You go from a Bill Cosby to R. Kelly. And R. Kelly's on, a lot of people got paid to not say nothing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Now we with Diddy, which I don't think it's illegal to have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. So we need some more stuff. What he did to Cassie on tape, yeah, I understand that's domestic violence, but that ain't all the charges he got. You know what I'm saying? Now we to Jay-Z. So I mean, who's next?
I mean, with Jay-Z though, I don't know if he's guilty or innocent. That ain't. They gonna figure that out. But I'm not surprised that his name came up because he was affiliated with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And it was like people was waiting on his name to come up. Like, people got said, like, yeah, what about Jay-Z? He was with P. Diddy. I was all the time, but they spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, but I don't just because. And I can't say just because he was with Diddy that they saying, what about him and it bring him in to what's going on. But is another thing, like I said to you before about Diddy, why now? All this time that this stuff happened, he ain't just did some of they allege that he did something with a 13-year-old. He ain't just did it last week. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why the timing?
You mean for Jay-Z or you mean
Yeah,
all of it?
just period.
I mean with Diddy, a lot of people saying it all started when he sued the liquor company, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, Jay-Z, like I say, affiliated with Diddy. He also sued a liquor company a few years back. That was water under the bridge. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of them things where, it's a payday. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the statute of limitation passed. And if that's the case, all you can't do is
Civil
file a
suit.
civil suit, you know what I mean? And it's like, if I get a free check, everybody else getting paid. It's like, shit, I might as well jump on the bandwagon.
Mm. I mean, if that's the situation, and this young lady at 13 really got raped, I ain't saying that I condone what happened, but statute of limitation on rape it's a good amount of time. So from 13 until you was an adult, you could have said something. So my thing is timing wise, and the powers that be made sure this happened at this time. Because even like you said, even if I can't prosecute you, the civil suit and the way the community and the people think about you now change. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the timing and all this stuff's happening. I just feel like it's just coerced. Coerced. I mean, I feel like it's planned. This shit is, meticulous. They planning, they plotting, and they just everybody they puppets, man.
Like I said, if he really guilty though, I mean, you don't get to dictate when your charges come. You know what I'm saying? That could be your karma. That's if he guilty. I don't know if he guilty or innocent. But if he guilty, that's the way it works. That's the way it works. You don't get to
No, but
dictate. You know
if
what I'm saying?
listen, we'll never know if he's guilty. For one, the limitation is up. For two, way back then, you didn't get no rape kit, no DNA. It's nothing to say. It's just pretty much your word against theirs. Ain't like it was. You got messages or footage or like we ain't seen none of that. It's just somebody saying,
I mean,
mm,
we don't know that yet.
if they had it, we would know.
We're gonna find out pretty soon. Like you say, ain't no DNA. Definitely ain't that. But I don't know. Like I said, maybe they got some videos. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't have waited this long for your payday if you had videos since then.
Hmm.
If you had videos since then, that boy would be locked up. He probably would be out by now, but he would have paid for this a long time ago.
I thought it was very interesting how quick he put out his statement.
Mm.
It was like, what, a couple hours later?
Now my thing is, you say you put out the statement quick. We both play this sport. Would you rather play the whole game behind or ahead of it be in front? I gotta get in front of this. So I'd rather be winning the whole game and I dictate how the game go.
I ain't say it was a bad thing. I was just surprised. It's like they knew it was coming.
I'm pretty sure people probably done tried to blackmail. Say, hey, listen, we got this, da, da.
That's what it said in the statement. Like, cause first, when he first filed the lawsuit, he didn't name Jay-Z, but he was person A or person A or B, something like that. And I guess after Jay-Z didn't want to, settle,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna put your name out there. So, so it's like, is he trying to start me? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's hard to say. But like I say, I'm pretty sure we'll get more
Right.
information as the week go on.
As the
The
case
days and
goes,
months. Yeah,
right.
yeah, we'll get more information.
I mean, I don't know. I think, like you said, it's a payday, and it's also an attempt to really it's character assassination. You know what I'm saying? Because up until this time, I mean, it's some people in the industry that in their world, because the average person, we're not in their world. So there's some people in their world that I'm pretty sure he rubbed wrong on his way climbing to what he's been. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
average people, we don't rub some people wrong. So I can guarantee when money like that get involved, it's some people that he done rubbed the wrong way. So I just think it's a part of all of that, and then it's also like I said beginning, like all of our people that you know made it to be this successful, and that really came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Came
Mm-hmm.
from nothing and built their way up. I think it's just a way to tear them down. And because there's no way you could tell me that it's other billionaires of different races and this and that ain't do something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't got to be to this level, but I mean, it's just crazy how much corruption and how much bullshit can happen from other people, and nothing ever happened, and
Get
those
away with
people
it.
family look just like the best people in the world. But then when it come to our people, well, you can't get away with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't saying they should get away with doing stuff like this. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But a lot of people done got away with stuff for a long time, and it never get found out. So it's just like it's an attempt to dig and find anything to tear down our people that means something to our community.
Like I say, I want to see who everybody involved need to pay the price. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody exempt. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, for example, a person like Hugh Hefner, you know what I'm saying? The Playboy Mansion, you know, ain't nobody never questioned or said nothing about what was going on over there. You know what I mean?
Ever.
But
Now, that might be the only person that probably had that many things to baby on.
ain't nobody questioned nothing.
Mm.
But I know one thing. Like I say, I don't know the man innocent or guilty. But what I need everybody to do, everybody who's like, everybody who's laughing at Drake, I need y'all to laugh. I need y'all to laugh at Jay-Z the same way. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Yeah,
Don't do that.
there, sure.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
like I said, he's ain't guilty. I don't know if he's guilty, but they know if Drake was guilty or not. But they was laughing.
No, because Drake was in the middle of
Rap beef.
a rap beef to where he put out false truths against Kendrick. So now, if somebody put out some false truths against you, it's fair game now.
Okay.
Jay-Z was minding his own damn business.
No, he wasn't.
You was still mad about Jay-Z not picking Lil
He
Wayne.
was orchestrating that beef in the background. He ain't say nothing. He was moving some pieces back. So like I say, I need y'all, I need y'all to laugh the same way. That's all I'm asking. If he innocent, it's messed up. But right now, it ain't about that.
You never gonna find out. You never gonna. He's never gonna be. If the statute of limitation is up, this is about nothing but money. So you never gonna know if he's innocent or not.
We'll see. That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Listen. And this alleged girl was 13 years old.
Mhm.
And when did this happen?
So, question: You don't think it's, you don't think it's possible that it could be more? Like this is just the tip of the iceberg.
No, I don't think like that because I'm not in the business of looking to see
The reason I
some.
the reason I said that because Diddy started off with one, and next day you know, and even with him, I'm not saying he guilty of all the people, but once you open the,
Once you open Pandora's box,
you know what I'm saying?
like I said, I don't believe that this one is true. To me, I feel like it's uh it's somebody orchestrating this.
In my opinion, bro, we in the day and age, you can't put nothing past nobody, even our idols, bro.
I already told you,
People we
I don't have no idols for one, and for two, I can still respect or like what you do, your talents, and not have any attachment to outside of the arena that I know you for.
I feel you. I'm just saying, like, well, I can't speak for you, but it's people that I look.
I'm not saying I ain't have people that I looked up to, but I ain't got no idol. An
And
idol
that's
is
what an
some
idol is.
no.
Yeah.
Idol is somebody you damn near worshiping. I can respect what you do.
I
I
don't
like.
worship nobody,
That's
nobody
what
but God.
you gotta know what idol is.
But I'm saying somebody you looked up to, somebody you really admire, looked up to, kind of wanted to be like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't put nothing past them people no more. You know what I mean? Because you I ain't gonna say we thought it was perfect, but you damn near thought they couldn't do no wrong. But we at a point now in our life that can't put nothing past nobody. You know what I mean?
But it's always been like that.
But I'm saying, when you a kid, you don't realize.
It's always been that you couldn't put stuff past people.
But you didn't understand
I think like as a kid just didn't understand that, but I said like we talked off camera. When I say I don't give people the benefit of the doubt,
that.
that's the same. Because as a kid, your mind naive and being gullible and not knowing, you give people the benefit of the doubt. Oh, they didn't mean nothing by it. You always give people the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm at an age now to where I don't. I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt because you got enough sense and you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? We at a wrong age to say, well, just gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Nah. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, ignorance come into play, this and that, then you might not know, and then certain situations you might not know how to read the room like per
Mm-hmm.
se, so you can yeah, you just didn't know no better. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. I don't work like that, partner. If you say what you dishing out,
You gotta be able to take it.
you gotta be able to take it, and you can't determine what I'm getting back.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So in this situation to a person of that caliber, if I can just say something and try to get a check, and my main question I always say, well, what took so long? Maybe you didn't have the courage. I can see. I know it'd be a lot of victims that they don't have the courage at first. They think
Nowadays,
people
yeah.
may not believe them. They, you know what I'm saying. So I get all of that. You know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it sucks because if you're telling the truth, you get a lot of people thinking how I'm thinking or feeling how I'm feeling because of all of that time that passed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to deal with that because you waited that long. Like I said, it's unfortunate what happened to you, but you waited so long and now you gonna have a bunch of doubters. You have a bunch of people not believing you. In your mind, that's people just taking up for that person.
See, people thought Cassie was capping.
Yeah.
And then the video came out like that. Even P. Diddy He was still denying it until the video came out. You know what I'm saying?
No. People thought Cassie was capping until he did that suit and she was paid in 24 hours.
That too.
Yeah, after
That
that,
too.
it wasn't no plan.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So if you a real one, you can read between the lines, boy. Something ain't right. And we both talked about that, boy. He paid that girl so quick.
Mhm.
Ink wasn't even dry. You know what I'm saying?
Even Jay-Z though, it's always been like rumors about him and Foxy Brown. She was like 15, 16. And I don't know if you saw it, but when these allegations came up, she put, you know, a couple things on the story. You know what I mean?
Man, I ain't seen her from Foxy Brown in so long.
She definitely did. You know, it was trending. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, smoke is fire. I don't know what he did, what he didn't do. We do know he was affiliated with Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bunch of people affiliated with Diddy.
But he was really, really affiliated with Diddy.
It's a bunch of people that was affiliated with Epstein that nothing happened to him.
You know how that go.
Shit, why? What's different from him? Both of them, my man, is what I know the difference.
Well, no, but Epstein went down though. He took the fall for everybody. So just like P Diddy, taking the fall for everybody.
Epstein did what?
He took the fall for everybody.
When you say he took the fall, what you mean?
It killed him. Well, he allegedly committed suicide.
So he took the fall.
He did okay. If he didn't die, he would be in jail for the rest of his life. But like you said, there's people affiliated with him. Nothing happened to them. So somebody got to take the blame. Right now, that's P Diddy. And he was white.
Mm.
So we can't just say,
It's a big part you had left out.
what I'm saying, we can't just say it's only our people. Because Epstein, he's white.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm. This is like when I first heard about it, because the girl, whatever her name, Jaguar, whatever, she's been saying stuff about Diddy. I mean about Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, she got more insight than a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of her stuff, she come from a place of hurt. She done been hurt by a lot of stuff that happened and stuff going on, and you know what I'm saying. So hurt people hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's, to me, it's mind boggling by how much information she got.
I
Because
mean,
every time something happens, she know a bunch about it all the time.
some of the stuff she was saying before it even came out.
I'm not saying she lying.
Yeah.
I ain't saying she lying. To me, I'm like, how do you know all this stuff every time? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she lying.
The only way you had to be on the inside. Word is, you know, allegedly she was one of Diddy's sex workers.
What I'm trying to get at is,
Mm-hmm.
if you know all this all the time, your ass was part of the problem too.
Probably was.
Because you know everything every time about this situation, that situation, and you ain't said nothing until now. Or when I ain't said, you ain't say nothing when it was happening. You said something
Because she was in it.
exactly years later.
Allegedly she was in it.
Exactly. Oh
Yeah.
shit, me. You know too much to not be in it. You in cahoots, boy. Bitch rob a bank, and I'm gonna tell you everything that happened leading up to it and how they got away and what they went after that. But I wasn't a part of it. Shit, me.
Even if she was, she ain't gonna get in trouble because she telling everything.
Now, you won't get in trouble. But if everything was coming out then, and then your connections and your use that say allegedly a sex worker, you're recruiting people to come, you was doing something.
But you know what they gonna say? I was forced to do that. And truth be told, even if she was, they don't want her anyway. She ain't. They want P Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want Jay-Z. They want the big fish. They don't want them little.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think we just gotta watch out, bro. We just gotta watch out. Cause we about to get famous and rich, you know what I'm saying? We about to get rich and famous right quick. So now I gotta worry about, you know what I mean?
But that's crazy how my voice went out right before we started.
Mm. Cause your voice knew you was gonna be on some bullshit.
I told you, dog, don't talk to me before we start the podcast.
Hey, man.
What we got next, man?
Okay, so we got Randy Moss. Randy Moss. So now, hearing this information, that's another thing, like you said. I remember it was a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I used to hear people say, "Oh, he's just a regular man. He's just a person." They put their pants on like like nah, the mother is different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In their arena, they're different, but when it hit home like this, it is different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think haven't heard him come out and say it yet, but it's been rumored that he has liver cancer.
You see how the news got put out, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I seen was Fitzgerald.
His daddy.
Right.
And, I seen Moss' son. He made a comment on that, right? He was upset because Moss, he let the world know that he was having health problems, but it
He
kind of
didn't
seemed
say
like he want to keep
exactly.
it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know, but if it's true, bro, he got liver cancer, bro. Like
Yeah.
Moss ain't even 50 years old yet, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's like it kind of like he's still with us, but it's kind of like when Kobe died. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like damn, Moss.
But you seen the
Moss
stuff
got
that he that he did and how dominant he was, it's like, damn, like it just puts stuff in perspective. Like it don't skip nobody. You know what I mean? Stuff happen to everybody. And no matter what you going through, how you feel like your day is, it's just always somebody that have the worst, bro.
Nobody exempt, bro.
Nobody's
And that just make you appreciate life even more. Cause you know we had, this is the kind of stuff we didn't think about when we was kids. But now that we get older, it's like, bro, something could happen to me any given day, bro. Like, I could wake up tomorrow and not be the same. You know what I'm saying?
it make you think like if it can happen to him and you feel like because seeing his ability, like he was favored by God. Like God favored this to it.
It's like nothing supposed to happen to him.
Exactly.
Nothing bad supposed to happen to him.
Exactly. So
Yeah, bro.
like dang God, it happened to Moss. I don't stand a chance. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like with Kobe. Like Kobe died. Like
And
Kobe ain't supposed to die.
both of them had us use a kid or you play sports, you shoot a jumper. And I wasn't a Kobe fan, but I'm a yeah, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe. And I don't know why I would, but it's not a receiver in this world that didn't set him off somebody.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Maybe you he probably most never ever most nobody, but us people that catch passes, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Hey, so I hope he beat it, bro.
Absolutely. I mean, with technology the way it is now, and with the resources that he do have, he got a better chance than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
He got a better chance than a lot of
Mm.
people, and you're praying and you hope you hope the best for him in this situation. And then even with how the news was broke, I mean, I would hope that he had most blessings to release that news. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, like, for what? For what Randy Moss' son said, and then later on, Fitzgerald said something.
Oh, see, I didn't see that part of
Mhm.
Fitzgerald.
Pretty much just tell him, like, you gotta leave this alone. Just pray for him.
Yeah,
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. I don't think he's supposed to do that. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't think so either.
But, it is what it is. The truth is the truth, but, it kind of sucked.
Yeah, because you want a person in that situation to be ready to share on their own accord, on their own time. You know what I mean? And be a little bit. I think it's one of those things that you kind of get something, you get it off your chest, get the weight off your shoulders by you being the person that release it in your timing. Because now, once you release it in your timing, you're ready to get whatever's coming in. But when you don't release it in your timing,
You
now you
wasn't even
get
ready for that,
yeah,
bro.
now you get bombarded with a bunch of stuff and questions and people. And a lot of people gonna mean well, but if you ain't ready to receive people meaning well, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, tragedy happened. It's so many people that want to help out that they feel so bad for you and your circumstances and what you're going through, but they don't understand. At some point, the best thing for you to do is just leave me alone.
Give me some space.
Like, just leave me alone. Like, I want to be able to go lock myself in a room or take a drive or go walk on the beach or whatever and just get my mind right and say, all right, when I come back, I'm ready to deal with what I need to deal with. But when you of that caliber, if it's something that's so all these people that love you, they gonna try because they feel like they need to show you that they there for you. You know what I'm saying? They need to show you that, man, whatever you're going through, you need me. I'm gonna call away, but it's like, bro, so I just give me the day. And people wouldn't understand it until it's really you really in that spot. And I just don't think, like you say, he wasn't ready, and now I gotta force myself to deal with it. So it changed the game, and even his son, like, nah, I gotta, you know what I mean? Because that's still my daddy. I can be grown as I want to be. That's my dad. I gotta help him get through this and help try to navigate through this, and you know what I'm saying. So it sucks if, like I said, I don't say it don't sound right. It sucks that the way it came out, but I know he gonna get an outpouring of love. People gonna try to love on him, and people just gotta respect him. And if he asks for some space, respect his space and his time. You know what I mean?
That's why, for me, like sometimes, like you say, when tragedy strikes, it's like the first thing you want to do is reach out to him. But it's like, you know what? I know they get bombarded with calls and texts. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I might wait a day or two. You know what I mean? Things calm down a little bit. When things calm down a little bit, because like you say, sometimes it's too much, bro. Like, not saying you don't appreciate it, but it's a lot, dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think and I don't even want to like talk about him and sound like he doesn't pass away. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm finna talk about legacy and what he did and what he meant to people. Like I guess I'm gonna just skip that. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember he fucked my Cowboys. That was the worst Thanksgiving I had.
Hey, we could talk about it.
With the worst. That's the worst ever Thanksgiving I had when this nigga came. This man had 3 catches.
And then
No, 200 and some yards.
all the
Touchdowns.
I remember that, bro. I had to be like the 7th. I was like in the 7th grade, bro. So it's like, correct me if I'm wrong. I know it was Thanksgiving.
It's definitely Thanksgiving. I
I
know
want
it's
to
Thanksgiving.
say either 98 or 99. I want to say 99.
I don't know the exact date.
It was in Jupiter. I never forget. Now they say, where were you when this happened? We was in Jupiter, bro. Watching in the living room. We had to check out the man, this dude here, this man unreal, bro. Who is this dude? Damn, what is this? I think it was a rookie year. What was it, second year? Bro, I think it was rookie year.
Might have been Ricky, yeah.
It was.
Who was throwing to him? Culpepper?
Culpepper. No, Cunningham.
Cunningham, yeah.
Cunningham. It was a rookie year, dog. That bit with his name on the map, boy.
But we already knew he was a man already now.
Yeah, but he's still.
Yeah, I already knew he was the man. And he could hoop. That bit can do. He was nice, bro.
Everything was so effortless.
It was just different seeing a dude be that big and that fast.
No.
And it didn't look fast, but just nobody was catching it.
That is so effortless.
It's
like it's even running that fast.
And you will see people that when because you watch, and you will see people in the league that you thought was fast that just can't catch them. Like, damn, they're really moving fast.
Dude, different, bro. He put a different perspective on the deep ball.
Absolutely, and everybody want to get them big receivers. Everybody want to get them big receivers so they can jump ball them and all that and do what he was doing. So he was like I often say, like Steph Curry, he was a gift and a curse.
Bro, I swear, dog, you took. When I was going to compare him to somebody, how they changed the game. I'm gonna let you finish though.
Steph Curry, you listen to me. Steph Curry was a blessing. He was a gift and a curse. He got a whole generation of kids thinking all they gotta do is shoot threes, even if they, even if they making them or not, bro. I kid you not, bro. I was watching. This was before football season. I used to go in the gym and just watch the kids play. I was training a kid, right? So I'd sit down sometimes just watch them play, and I would see everybody shooting threes. And nobody making them. I'm just saying shooting. Nobody making them. They shoot them off the dribble, behind the back, but just however they can get this bitch off, they getting it off.
Long gather.
Deep threes, we ain't making them. He got a generation like that. Then he got a generation of crazy shot makers, like people that's just like a Trey Young coming that bit. It just can make shots. Anthony Edwards coming in, they can just make shots. You even got like the Tatums and like they just make shots, make crazy shots. They shooting them deep.
He made LeBron start shooting long at three.
Listen, bro. He made Joe Coach say we run into spots and we shooting them because you start seeing that these are good shots.
It could be effective.
It could be effective, and then it changed the way the NBA is played. More points, definitely. More shot attempts. And more entertaining basketball. Because when you shoot a three and you miss, it's a long rebound. Shit happened. Them starting fast breaks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he changed the whole game. So now you go to Randy Moss. Look at all these receivers. The average, it used to be back in the day when a DB was damn near the same size as the receivers. It ain't like that now. I mean, you still got some of those speedy, little shifty slot, they call slot receivers now. They ain't no outside receivers. Them outside receivers be long, little, bigger guys.
And correct me if I'm wrong. One Moss, like the first one, who started making a lot of one-handed catches. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
A lot of one-handed catches going up. So he was just going up top on people, bro.
Remember, when you go deep, if you do like that, it's over.
Just throw it.
But Coldpepper,
Coldpepper had that big arm too, bro.
They had the league on fire.
Yeah. That I mean, I think that was all to me. It's always good times because I was legit, and life wasn't great, but life was fun a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't fun because of material shit. It was just fun. You know what I mean? He was legit hanging out. You know what I mean? Think about right now. You was in middle school, high school. Like you getting ready to take these exams, but we finna go on Christmas break. Like you know what I'm saying? That ain't had nothing to do with money. No, you know what I mean? Nothing to do with money. And then when stuff happen like this with people with money, you think like, damn, all the money you got say got nothing to do with money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watching this podcast. I don't know how much money he got, but when shit like this happen, we all are just humans for real now because you at the mercy of how your body heal, how your body react to treatment, how it got nothing to do with money.
That goes to show you your health is the number one thing. If you got your health, you can do anything in the world. All that other stuff is secondary.
Yeah.
If you start getting my money more than your health, you're gonna lose your health chasing money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Then
saying?
when you get the money, you can't buy health back.
You only get one body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once that body part start working, I mean, you know they got transplants and stuff like that, but it ain't guaranteed.
Right.
It ain't no guarantee that it's gonna work properly.
Right.
You gotta take care of your health, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the best you could. I don't think maybe, cause certain people have situations to where they health fail them and it ain't nothing about neglect.
Absolutely. I'm saying if you got the ability,
Yeah, right. I get what you're saying.
yeah.
I definitely.
Some of us take it for granted. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
If you got the ability, you're still in good health, you got the ability to take care of that.
Take care.
You should do so.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I definitely agree.
Yo.
But like I said, to granted if that's the truth and that's what it is, we definitely praying and hopefully things work out and you get the treatment and it be a success because like you definitely one of the icons of the game. You're one of the people that changed the game. You know what I'm saying? So we want you to live on. Live forever. You got stuff to live for. I mean, you got a legacy, and you got some records that you need to see be broken. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got a guy over there in Minnesota that's good enough to break some of them records. You know what I'm saying?
One one record that most got that's gonna be real hard to break. 23 touchdowns in one season. That was what 2007. What Tom Brady? That's gonna be a hard record to break, though, boy.
Man, somebody always gonna come and break it.
I ain't saying his number gonna be broken, but bro, that's gonna be hard.
Imagine if you had him in fantasy that year.
That was the year, bro. Who they play? Was it the Jets? He caught it on 3 people. What are the Jets?
I don't think so.
Remember Brady just threw the ball. Like, what the hell? 3 people, bro.
But he had, man.
And to make it so bad, that was around the time everybody thought most was done.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember?
Yeah, I
He
remember
went
they thought it
from
was done.
the Vikings to the Raiders to the Titans. Like, damn, most he ain't most no more. Brady say, send him my way. He looked better than he ever looked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. We gotta pray for him, though. We gotta pray
Yeah,
for
we
him.
definitely in the prayers, and hopefully, he. I ain't gonna say bounce back. Hopefully, he take his time and get healthy. Bounce back sound like you want it to come quick. It ain't gotta come quick. Just let it come. I mean,
Definitely.
well, speaking about money, speaking about money, we've been seeing a surge since the presidential election has wrapped up, and we know that Donald Trump gonna get sworn in pretty soon, right? We've been seeing crypto go crazy, in particular Bitcoin. We even got to like 101,
103 was the highest.
103, $103,000 per unit, so per Bitcoin. And a few years back, Odell Beckham and Russell Okung Okung took 6.5 million.
He was the first one, yeah.
He was the first one. He took
Half of his
salary, which was $6.5 million. He he got it in Bitcoin.
This was in 2020. It's only 4 years ago.
This is 2020. You can say 2020, 4 years ago. And at that, we did the numbers then. You see, he had like 240 shares at the time.
I forgot the exact amount of shares, but yeah. It was the price of Bitcoin was like, I forgot what the price was.
In 2020.
But yeah, it was 6.5.
6.5.
I want to say the price is like 9,000.
6.5. And at the highest, like he invested 6.5. And at the highest of the Bitcoin surge that just happened, what would his salary have? What have he gained?
It was worth the 6.5 million. It was worth 24 million.
So 6.5 million turned into 24 million.
Just in 4 years.
So what? That's 8x. That's
a little more than 6.
A little more than 6. Dang.
People told him he was crazy when he did that. Right. Okay. Let's see who's crazy. And just a few years back, when it, I think it doubled, it made some type of increase. And his mama told him to sell to sell her shares of it. That's what his mama told him.
Mm-hmm.
He said, okay. He never sell it though. And now we know why. So I'm pretty sure she appreciate that.
Definitely. Her shares, man. You ain't got no shares of this. Just let me be the smart one here. Hold on to this. And not just Bitcoin. We've been seeing
all the crypto,
a surge in all the crypto. So shout out to people that's into crypto. Shout out to people that was hodling and holding their shit. You know what I'm saying? Through the rough times when we seen it was in the red.
Looking at one on right here.
It's dead. You know what I'm saying?
Looking at one.
I understand. It was dead and was holding on, and it was like, I can't sell now. I ain't got no trouble by my watches. Just hold on. So, I mean, we ain't on Russell O'Coon level.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't on that level.
Far from that.
But, good to see.
It's like, I already knew if Trump won the election, what was about to happen with crypto. So, I listened to everybody's opinions, who they wanted to win. But I just sat back and, like, you know what I'm saying? And when he got elected, he pro crypto. He want our country to be the capital. You know what I'm saying? The front runners.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's a lot of other things that people don't agree with. I don't agree with everything. But if you ain't into crypto, you ain't. If you're not into crypto, you're not gonna understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The ups and downs, the peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
When you done been through all the hard times, and you finally get rewarded for believing in it, bro, it's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And this ain't no financial advice. But I think you need to learn. If you want to make some money, you need to learn a little bit about crypto.
How they say, do your own due diligence.
You know what I'm saying?
Before you invest your money, do your own due diligence.
It ain't for the weak heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. But like I say, we all need some money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in making some extra money, you should learn a little bit about crypto. You can do it.
Absolutely. And it ain't as hard as you think it is.
It ain't.
It ain't as hard as you think it is. And it's easy to set up. It's easy to set up. I think a lot of people, especially our people, get intimidated by it. They look at the damn Wall Street and they see all the numbers changing, this and that, and the people day trading and all that. It's a totally different ball game from day trading stocks, and then buying crypto. Same concept. You want to buy low, sell high, but it's different how you get in. And crypto don't ever fucking stop.
24 hours.
24 hours. I can buy it whenever I want to buy it. I can sell it whenever I want to sell it. Stock market is Monday through Friday, banker's hours. Or no holidays, pretty much banker's hours. Pretty much. That's the regular stock market. But crypto is 24/7.
Move like that.
It's 24/7.
It's quick.
You can go to sleep at one thing and you can wake up at a whole nother thing.
Trust me.
So us that do crypto, we set alerts. If it get to this, give me an alarm. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I done had long nights. I wake up. Hey, let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
You can't even sleep right. Your heart beating like, damn, wow. You see that number fly like, oh, I can go back to sleep now.
Yeah.
Then you had them nights
Damn, bro.
Damn, I should never looked at this shit. Nah, I
Oh,
can't go back to sleep.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I should have sold one. I knew that bill was there. I should have sold it.
As if not going back to sleep gonna change
Change
anything.
it.
You might well take your back to sleep. Ain't nothing gonna change.
Mm-mm. I think you have to get a number in your head that if I get to this number, I don't give a damn. That's I'm selling.
And you can't be greedy. But when you are new, you see how you see how easy and how fast
You can make money.
you can five x your money. Money go from 5,000 to 25 like that. So in your mind, it's like, why the fuck I'm gonna sell it?
If
You
it
did it
happen,
that fast, but I can do another 5.
might take you another 5 months to get this
You just
back.
don't know.
Yeah. It'll take you 5 months to get back to where you was at. No, I think I don't know if we have to start talking about it more and teaching people more because now I think a lot of people now you into it, you heard about it, so you finna be buying high. So now you really have to wait on another surge to actually see some money. You know what I'm saying? And buying high is never the goal, is never to buy high. But since we on a surge and it's trending upwards, you on a surge right now, you buying that, but you might be in a valley for what can come in the next year. You'll be like, oh man, shit, I bought at 26 cents. Now this bitch $3.50. So right now you buying high, but your goal is to hodl, hold. They call it, or you hodl and you hold it. You want to hold it until you can see your number. You see your number, it might take you 5 months, something like crazy might happen. It might take you a year, shit. It might take 5 days. Just that quick, something can happen in crypto, which is, like I say, it's sporadic. It's you never invest more than you can stand. So you invest your extra money. You invest the stuff that you was probably gonna use to go out this weekend. You know what? Fuck it. I'm staying in the house. It's kind of cold outside. I'm staying in the house. I would probably gonna go. Probably cost me $20 to get in. Have me a few drinks. I probably would spend $100 for the night. Put that bitch in crypto. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you know what I mean? You don't hurt yourself trying to invest because you do nothing but pull it right back out. So you invest what you can stand and you just watch it. It's almost like a savings account that make money faster than a savings account.
Big facts. And the thing about it, even if you don't know nothing about it, if you over that bit long enough,
It's gonna make
it's going up. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
It's just like Bitcoin. The last cycle, that bit went to 69K. It came all the way back to 15K. So even if you held to 69, if it came down, once it come down that low, you might well leave that bitch in there.
I'm telling you, I
Ain't no
done
need to
lost.
sell. Now if you sell down that low, and now that bitch at, imagine the people that held to 69 and sold at 15. Now that bitch back at 90. You know how stupid you feel?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's a mind game, bro. It's gonna test your patience. If you ain't got no patience, you're in the wrong game. God damn it, it's gonna test your patience. And the thing about it, like I say, you gotta go through it to learn it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you first start, your emotions gonna get the best. When you see that bit, like I say, so you put in $1,000. Next 2 days, you see your shit at 500. Like, man, I'm getting out this shit. But the thing that you gotta know, long as you don't sell,
you still
you
own
didn't lose no money.
Mm-hmm.
If you bought two, just for example, if you bought 2 Bitcoins for $1,000, when the price go from 1,000 to 500, you still got 2 Bitcoin. It just the value done came down, but it's gonna go back up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of time. But that's why you gotta have patience, and that's why, like you say, you gotta invest what you can stand to lose. Because if you put too much in there, when it come down and you need some money, you're gonna sell at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
So the money you put in there, it need to be money that you don't need to touch for like the next year or two. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it's a lot to learn.
I think it's a lot to learn, but you got to start. You have to start. It's the way of the future, and we got to get more tapped in to ways to make money without having to physically go to work making money. No, we hear on all online passive income, do real estate, do this. All of that's fine and dandy. Get your Airbnb and all of that. Cool. I ain't saying don't do this, but this is easy. This is easier than going to real estate school to get the license. This is easier than getting the client to help to sell or help them buy a house. This is easier than furnishing an apartment for Airbnb or furnishing a house for Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff that I'm not saying is not good to do, but all the ways that we've been thinking of making passive income without you having to do it. Crypto, stock market. We have to learn. Stock market, I feel like a lot of people have their hand in it and just don't know, like with 401k. Because when you put your money into 401k or they taking a certain percentage out your check, all they're doing is putting your money into the stock market. You might go, some of y'all go moderate that you just want to make sure you ain't losing no money. Some people go aggressive and say, man, try to get all the money you can get. You may lose some, so that's why when you see it sometimes it's fluctuate. So it's the same thing. But now with crypto, you're using your own money though. It's still your own money, but it's your own, you're in charge of your account unless you're that type of person that have somebody in charge of it. So I think we gotta learn, do our own due diligence and ask questions. Ask questions and don't, how should I say this? Don't knock what you don't know. And I think that's a lot of times what we do is we knock what we don't know.
One thing about it, learn something new every day.
Exactly. And I know a lot of y'all like money. But let the money start working for you. Let the money go to work. You ain't always got to go to work.
Make the money. Don't let the money make you.
Damn, man. Last time I heard that, somebody was. All you do is spin records.
That's all you do. Once
So,
again, this is not financial advice. You do whatever you want to do with your money. And, we don't need y'all blaming us if you start losing money. You know what I'm
all
saying?
right. We don't need us blaming y'all for being impatient. You only lose the money if you're impatient.
That's it.
If you're patient and you only invest what you can stand. You can't invest the money that you're gonna need next month. You just hoping it hit right quick. You know what I'm saying?
That like rolling the dice.
Exactly.
Mm.
You don't do that. Like I said, got some extra, you put some on it. You ain't always gotta start. I know he said 1,000, I said 100. You can start with 25.
Anything.
It's crypto coins out there that's less than a penny to get into. You know what I'm saying? You put you a few, 20s on there, 40, you do it every, however you can do it. But don't think you got to have a lot of money to get started.
Mm.
So definitely want to, I think we'll start having more times when we're talking about crypto, giving y'all some updates and, you know what I mean, giving some insights and on some different things y'all should look for. But I definitely think it's something we need to tap into because We're gonna have Donald Trump for 4 more years. You do the math. You know what I'm saying?
He all in,
We're
bro.
gonna have him for 4 years and he all in. And we seen what happened just with them. Well, with him winning the election, it went crazy. And he's here for 4 years. So just think about it. Some of us, can use an early retirement.
I can.
So, like I said, man, it's definitely something we need to look into. I guess we got another episode in the books. We appreciate it. My boy was struggling tonight, but we had to get this in, man, because it's our we was gonna miss our weekly mandatory. So definitely appreciate you for toughing this one out. You know what I'm saying?
No problem,
I
dog.
might edit out a lot of your stuff, but
Nah, dog. They need to hear the struggle.
they need to hear the
You know what I'm
struggle. You're right, cause we about to be rich in a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
We about to be rich in a minute.
Ain't no excuses, man. Hey, even when you're sick, still gotta go to work.
You know what I'm saying? We about to be rich in a minute, but definitely appreciate y'all. Episode 34 in the books. LA Shack. You say Walter Payton.
Walter Payton. Sweetness.
I like it. But I don't like him over LA Shack. Toast, but we got nothing left?
Nah, dog.
Oh, man, I toast myself, man. Yeah. LA Shack.
Yo, tonight.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think I poured that much in there. It's a little.